Hey everyone.
And welcome back to Family Everyday Survival. Today, we're tackling a challenge every parent dreads. A power outage with kids. It's dark, the Wi-Fi is down, and the chorus of "I'm bored" is about to begin. But don't worry, with a little prep, you can turn a potential disaster into a fun family adventure. In this episode, we're going to cover the 4 pillars of power outage survival with kids: lighting, cooking, staying comfortable, and, most importantly, beating boredom. First up, let's talk about lighting. When the lights go out, your first instinct might be to grab candles. I'd suggest we rethink that, especially with little ones running around. Open flames are a fire hazard. Instead, let's build a family-friendly lighting kit. Your best friends here are LED flashlights and headlamps, red. I recommend getting one for every member of the family. Headlamps are fantastic because they keep your hands free, which is a lifesaver when you're trying to cook or comfort a scared child. Another great option is battery-powered lanterns. They can light up a whole room with a soft, steady glow, which is much more calming than a single flashlight beam. Place one in the main living area and one in the bathroom. And here's a pro tip: stock up on extra batteries. Seriously, you can never have too many. Check them every 6 months to make sure they're still good. A fun activity for the kids is to have them decorate their own flashlights with stickers. It gives them a sense of ownership and makes their special power outage flashlight less intimidating and more like a cool toy. Next, on our list is cooking. No power means no microwave, no stove, and no oven. So, what's for dinner? This is where a little planning goes a long way. Your pantry is your best friend. Stock up on non-perishable foods that your kids will actually eat. Think canned soups, pasta, peanut butter, crackers, granola bars, and fruit cups. A manual can opener is an absolute must-have. Don't get caught with a pantry full of cans you can't open. If you want to cook something warm, a small camping stove or an outdoor barbecue grill are excellent options. But please, remember safety first. Never ever use them indoors. They produce carbon monoxide, which is incredibly dangerous. Before the power goes out, it's a good idea to have a no-cook meal plan ready. Maybe it's a build-your-own sandwich bar or a picnic on the living room floor night. Turns mealtime from a stressful task into a fun event. Also, remember to have a good supply of bottled water for drinking, cooking, and cleaning. All right, we've got light and we've got food. Now, let's talk about temperature control. Depending on the season, a power outage can mean a freezing house in the winter or a sweltering one in the summer. Let's start with staying warm. The key is to bundle up and insulate. Layering is your best strategy. Think long-sleeved shirts, sweaters, and fleece jackets. Have plenty of extra blankets, sleeping bags, and warm socks ready. You can gather everyone into one room, preferably a smaller one, to conserve body heat. Close the doors to unused rooms and block drafts under doors with towels or blankets. A family cuddle puddle on the couch under a mountain of blankets can be a surprisingly cozy and memorable experience. Now for the summer. Staying cool without air conditioning is tough, but it's doable. During the day, keep your blinds and curtains closed, especially on windows that get direct sunlight. This simple step can significantly lower the temperature inside. Dress in lightweight, light-colored clothing. A spray bottle filled with cool water can be a fun way for kids to cool off. Just be prepared for a little indoor water fight. Battery-operated fans are a huge help. If you place a bowl of ice in front of the fan, it'll blow even cooler air around the room. And don't forget to stay hydrated. Drinking plenty of water is crucial when it's hot. Avoid sugary drinks and stick to water. And now, for the final and perhaps most critical challenge: managing boredom. The internet is down, the TV is off, and the kids are starting to climb the walls. This is your moment to shine as a creative parent. It's time to break out the Boredom Buster box. This is a special box you prepare in advance, filled with all sorts of non-electric fun. What's inside? Think classic board games, a deck of cards, puzzles, coloring books, and crayons. Legos or building blocks are also fantastic for hours of creative play. You can also use the darkness to your advantage. Build a massive fort in the living room with pillows and blankets. Tell spooky or sillier stories inside with a flashlight under your chin. Do a puppet show using shadows on the wall. The darkness adds a whole new level of excitement. Another great idea is to have a family talent show. The room gets to sing a song, tell a joke, or perform a silly dance. Reading a book aloud by lantern light can also be a magical experience. The key is to embrace the situation and frame it as a special, fun time, not a crisis. Your attitude is contagious. If you're calm and positive, your kids are more likely to be, too. So let's do a quick recap. Our power outage survival plan rests on 4 pillars. 1. Lighting. Ditch the candles and stock up on LED flashlights, headlamps, and lanterns, with plenty of extra batteries. 2. Cooking. Have a stash of non-perishable foods your kids love, a manual can opener, and a safe outdoor cooking method if possible. 3. Temperature control. Layer up with blankets and clothes in the cold, and use fans, close blinds, and water to stay cool in the heat. And 4. Boredom management. Create a boredom buster box filled with games, books, and art supplies. And use the opportunity for some old-fashioned family fun. A power outage doesn't have to be a nightmare. It can be a unique opportunity to disconnect from screens and reconnect with each other. It's a chance to build forts, tell stories, and create memories that will last long after the lights come back on. By preparing your home and, more importantly, preparing your mindset, you can transform a stressful event into a positive family adventure. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Family Everyday Survival. I hope these tips help you feel more confident and prepared for the next time the power goes out. What are your go-to tricks for surviving a blackout with kids? Share them in the comments below. I'd love to read them. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next episode. Stay safe, stay prepared, and we'll see you next time.